Good morning, DePauw friends and family, and welcome back to campus. My name is Ann.
And my name is Ben, and you are watching The Source.
This past week, DePauw had fall break. Students had the full week off, and I think we can all agree it was much needed and deserved.
This break was wonderful, but we are already back in full swing of things, and students should have received an email notifying them of class registration taking place in the next week.
Make sure you are meeting with your advisor and preparing for this upcoming semester. This upcoming weekend is Halloween weekend, and first-year students are officially allowed on Greek property.
We would like to encourage all students to practice safe procedures when attending events with alcohol available. At this time, we would like to cut to a short message from TSN.
Make sure you tune in every Thursday and watch our very own Tiger Sports. I would now like to hand it over to our news director, Jude Hunter, who sat down with Angelika to discuss her experience as the station director of WGRE.
Thank you so much, Anne. My name is Jude Hunter, and I am here today with Angelika to talk a little bit about her experience at WGRE as the station manager. So, just want to introduce yourself? Tell us what you do.
Hey guys, so my name is Angelika. I'm a current senior. I'm a communications major and a business administration minor. I'm currently involved in WGRE. I'm the station manager and I'm a management fellow, and I recently became a tour guide. So I guess that's my little spiel of my DePauw career.
Yeah. So we are in the WGRE office right now. I know that you're super involved in WGRE and have been for a while.
Yeah.
Should we talk a little bit about how you got involved in WGRE?
So actually, it's a fun story. So I did a winter term my freshman year, which was with WGRE. It's no longer available right now, but hopefully they bring it back. Just because of COVID, they haven't been able to. But so essentially, all you do is you get put into a department. I was in the promotions department and the productions department, and I learned all the inner workings of those departments. And then I basically just learned, I DJ'd, I did that whole thing that you do here at the radio, and then by the end of the semester, I guess you could call it a short little semester. By the end of the semester, the directors that were overseeing the program invited me over to come into the office, and I was like, oh my god, am I in trouble? And because they asked me hey, can you come talk to us? And then they offered me a position as assistant productions director, and I was like, what? Me? You want me? I'm just a little freshman, I just joined it here. But so I started out as being assistant productions director, and then slowly I became kind of jumping around to other departments to kind of learn all the inner workings of everything, and here I am now, station manager.
Yeah. And then I know that we were actually just talking about this earlier, but you are interested in doing something more business related. So how do you think being involved in WGRE correlates to that?
So my plan for the future is I want to go to grad school to get my master's in finance. And afterwards, I hope to learn the inner workings of all the finance stuff, I guess, that goes on. And then my end goal is to be a CFO. And so obviously to be a CFO, you need to have those managerial skills. And so here I have being station manager. That's obviously a big leadership role. Over the summer, I had a leadership role where I was also the manager of the pool, and then even during my internship for Management Fellows, I was a project manager, and I was essentially my own boss kind of, and I was even the boss of some employees there, which was very I could not believe that they trusted me with that. But so it kind of adds on to all my experience with how to work with others and be a good leader.
Yeah. And then this is one of our 3 student media outlets on campus. You want to talk a little bit about what do you think makes student media so important on a small liberal arts campus?
I think the most important thing about our media organizations is the fact that they're fully run by students. Even you can speak on this, Jude, although we have our supervisors that give us guidance, most of what we do is all run by us. At the end of the day, my supervisor doesn't really make the decisions. I will go speak to him and I will be like, hey, this is what is happening, this is what I want to happen, and he's like, all right, you make the choice. Everything we do here is kind of preparing us for the real world. We're basically adulting.
Yeah. Yeah. And then as we wrap this up, give this opportunity to give a quick plug to WGRE, talk about all the openings that if students want to want to be involved?
All right, so we have not a bunch, but we have a few DJ slots open. Listen, guys, great for your resume. 1 to 2 hour commitment per week. You get to meet me, Angelika. I'm awesome. I will even come do a show with you. Anything you want. Honestly, though, it's super easy to get involved with, and especially with COVID, I know it's been hard meeting a lot of people. I don't really know any younger people, and even as a freshman, one thing that I loved about joining this organization was that it gave me an outlet to just meet more people. And so if you are looking to meet people, we have great 14 directors that you can all meet, and yeah, come join us.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you so much for sitting down with me, and I'm going to shoot it back to the studio.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much, Angelika, for your time. Make sure you listen to WGRE 91.5, your sound alternative on the FM radio.
This will complete this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Ann.
And I'm Ben, and you're watching The Source. See you next week.